Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charles, and this is episode 21 of our Let's Play series on the memory. As you can see, it is February, and we are in the middle of snow. It has snowed overnight, and it is currently snowing. And even though this is a winter wonderland and it is cold outside, we are in February, and we are going to get a little bit of work done here. I am going to come around and grab our tractor here. Let's see, we are getting down on fuel on this. That's what I'll come around and do first. See if we've got any fuel left in our I put fuel in that, and then I've refueled my tractors a few times, but I haven't kept track of how much might be left. Okay, we are going to have to take care of our cows a little bit this morning. They are getting down on their food, so we'll find their Okay, 109,000 liters still left in here. Our production over there, the last time I looked, it had made another, oh gosh, I don't know, something like 149. Now, where have I got this tipping to? Tip side back. Change it to left since we're going this direction. Okay, that should get the cows set for a little while. Now, there is some field work we're going to do. It seems, seems illogical to do it right now when it is when it's snowing and when the ground, all the fields are covered in snow, but the game, I believe, will let us do this without any kind of penalty, and it's the earliest month that we can do it, so we are finally going to plant something in some of our fields. Yeah, I didn't look to see how long it might snow today. Apparently it's not going to be all day because we've got cloudy weather coming up later, so this tractor backs up faster than I expected it to. Have to sneak up on it a little bit more. There we go. Fold it up. It's set for green beans. Let's see. Cotton is the only thing that we can oh boy. This thing is very, very heavy on the back of this. Oh, there's a hump here. One of those strange field humps that I have not smoothed out yet. Okay, let's see. How well this... Well, I can't tell that this is going to work at all. Maybe this isn't going to work. I've never tried to plant in the snow, so maybe it's not going to work. I don't know. Okay, well, I might have to delay that for a little bit. Anyway, something else that we can get done. You may remember at the end of the last episode, I bought the cherry orchard, and some things have transpired since then. I still own the cherry orchard. I didn't sell it or anything like that. But as you know, I was trying to find out, a way to place a water source, and this is the road we take. I was trying to place a water source and a manure source and everything up there, and it just would not let me. And so I started going around and looking, and I was like, well, what if I buy one of these nearby fields? And so I ended up buying, so I now own this field. Not one that I was originally planning on buying, but I bought it because it had a fence around it, and I thought, well, if it's got that fence around it, and if I buy it, then I can delete part of that fence, and then I'll be able to drive. Be able to put it here, and it's not close to as close to the cherry. Or not as close to the cherry orchard as I want, but it would be close to the apple orchard here anyway. And eventually I'm going to buy all three. So I bought it, and I came around here, and I was able to delete one section of fence. Yay! And then I come up to here, and it will not let me delete any of these because it detects that, I guess, this is the fence that surrounds not my field, but the apple orchard. So this is the only section of fence here that it would let me delete. I think it will probably let me delete these, because then I went, after that was a failure, I said, well, okay, then I don't need this field because I'm not going to be able to place anything on it. And I went to sell it, and it told me I couldn't sell it because there were placeables on it. And I think the placeable on it is the fence. And rather than going ahead and deleting all of this fence, I have now bought another field. So let me go around here. We'll get up here to our, hop that fence. This is our tractor that we bought in the last episode, and our new water trailer that's supposed to water all of this up here. So it looks like I'm going to have to do the thing that I didn't want to do, and I'm going to have to run all the way back down to the farm in order to refill water. And I have also, since I couldn't put it up here, I have also put a manure buy point on the farm, and I'll show you that when we go down there, because also that buy point is also a buy point for water. And I wanted to see, since I'm taking the water tanker down there, and it's right next to our other water fill point, I wanted to see if that new one would refill this tanker any faster, because you know, even though the windmill fill point that we have down here is faster than some of the others that I had tested out previously, it is still pretty slow. So if I can find one that would fill it faster, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm really going to have to move that wheat, or I'm about to run out of room there. Okay, so here is our new production. Let's fill it with water and see. Yeah, even though it's not incredibly fast, we are going a long way, so this is definitely filling faster than our others. So we might just, even though I like the look of that, you know, I can get rid of it and use that space where it's sitting for something else, maybe. So we'll get this load, and I think water-wise, I can't remember how much the orchard needs, but I don't think it's really all that much. So once we, you know, we're taking 200,000 liters up there, so once we've filled this, we might not have to make very many trips. And now also you might see that that our money, when we ended last time, was a little over $300,000, and it is down to 138. So obviously I have bought some new equipment. You know, I was going to buy that what is it, the Agriflex baler. I was going to buy that in the last episode, and I did some research on it and everything, and you know, my original thoughts were confirmed about what it would harvest, and what it would bale, and how it does it and everything. So all the snow down, I can't see where the road is very well. Now, I own this, and even though nothing else tells me that I do, can I? Okay. Okay, I am getting a little bit concerned about this, everybody. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, this is water that it needs. I am in the place where it says it needs water. I am driving right over the trigger. And nothing. What in the world? Okay. Well, okay. Well, I wonder. Uh, it's only showing my greenhouses and oh, there's the cherry orchard. Okay. Yeah, it holds 40,000 liters of water, so I should have more than enough. Why is it not giving me anything to activate or anything like that? Okay, well, visit. Yeah, when I hit visit there, it pops me right here. Then why don't I own any of this land to place anything down? Yeah, I can visit, I can tag, I can previous menu, next menu, and back. Oh, there we are. I just need to click on it. That's all. Okay, I activated missing materials. Now let's see. Let me get rid of that. Now let's see if it will let me dump any water in here. No. Okay. Well, nothing that I wanted to do in this episode is going to work out today. Um, hmm. Well, yeah, this I'm thinking is still not going to plant. Now here you can see the reason why our money is down. I bought that new baler. I also have this new trailer sitting over here, which is an upgrade over my old one. I guess since I can't appear to do anything else, I can drive this back over to the farm and find a place to actually put it. Yeah, not exactly the most riveting footage today. Apparently, because nothing I wanted to do is actually seems like it's going to work out. If I can't find some way to get water and everything loaded, water and manure, I don't even know if I want to bother with manure if I can't get water into that orchard. There seems to be maybe something wrong with that trigger, so it won't activate. So if that's the case, then you know, I may have to turn around and sell that orchard, and I may have to rethink my my idea that owning the 3 of those is how I'm going to end the series. Well, the good thing is this self-propelled baler here is fast. It even made that trip back from the shop not seem to take too long. Okay, seems like a good place for it. This is where we kept our harvester before we built the second yard over there. Our original harvester, anyway. Okay, now I need to not back it up so much that I can't see it. Take the weight off, because I actually remembered that I put it on the front. And yeah, I don't think we have anything worth selling this month. We do have I put this on because of course we've got those wheat pallets to move. Drop a couple of those off over here at the chickens first. Well, I am really disappointed about the orchard up there. I actually looked at those orchards, and you know, when I was originally thinking about doing a series on this map, and you know, I was originally thinking that maybe I wouldn't even start with the original farm down here, that I would go up there and go from that and do, you know, I was originally thinking, oh, if I did orchards, and if I did grapes and olives and things like that I don't normally do, you know, and I was like, oh, never mind. Well, I'm already headed over this way. I guess I'll take these to the... Yeah, just take those, put them in the silo. While I'm here, I guess, let's see. Since I don't have anything on that weight that will let me hook to a trailer, yeah, I said I was going to take that first load to the chickens, but I was chatting and passed right by it. So that still needs to be done. Try not to sling that top pallet off, since it's not connected to the forks like the bottom one. Oh, yep, I was talking about it and then I went and did it anyway. Okay, and okay, well, that just take that before I get it completely sat down on there. And I run into the bees, sorry, stir them up a little bit. Took all of that. Well, it seems we'll be bringing a little bit more back to them. Yeah, I have to remember that our chicken enclosure there is full. You know, has the maximum number of chickens in it, so it's going to be producing eggs a little bit faster than it used to. You can see that our lettuce greenhouse is still in full swing over here. Okay, that should have the chickens taken care of. Yeah, I had to reposition that truck because the last time, you may have noticed in the last episode or two, it was parked a little bit diagonally there, and it was, felt like I was dodging it every time I was coming in the driveway. Having to skirt around it, so. Well, I can't pick it up if I hit the edge of the greenhouse. I'm still hitting the edge of the greenhouse. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I almost made a fatal statement here. I was gonna say, yeah, so far, I think maybe my front loader skills are, you know, definitely have shown improvement over what they used to be. Amazing. If you want to get better at something, what's the one thing that you need is lots and lots of practice. So, okay. Well, I still need to remember to straighten my wheels out before I pull away. That's still a bad habit. Well, that didn't go quite as smoothly as I thought. As I had hoped, anyway. Okay, last one. Last stack here. Okay, got them all on. Let's raise those forks so I don't run into anything. Or I probably will, but I'll at least have a little bit of advanced knowledge of it before I do it. Strap all that down. Yeah, as you might have seen there, I had to cut a little bit out. I had a sneeze, and of course I was still driving, and I had driving with my eyes shut, and I directed my forks that I had raised so that I would be able to see and not run them into anything. I ran them directly into the side of my house. So, yeah. I think the next thing this is going to be needed for is going to be our lettuce over here. So I'll go ahead and reposition that. Okay, now I'm going to pass through a little bit of time today and see if this snow will melt, and maybe if it does, then I can get some of the planting done that I want to. If not, then we're probably going to have to wait until next month and delay it yet again. Let's see. This is on growth 9 out of 14. So, man, it's still got 5 months to grow. Good Lord, that's slow. We planted that forever ago. Yeah. And what I had planned anyway for the cotton was to plant the cotton into this field, into this bigger field here, and into the field here across the way. I figured with all three of them here pretty much together, we should just go ahead and plant them in the same thing. Here you see our trees that we planted are snow covered and don't appear to have grown any. I know these are very slow growing. Maybe this is going to be our, if I can't get those orchards working, then maybe I'm going to have to take this field here of all these trees as our finish point. When they are mature enough to harvest, then I can harvest them and start the process of replanting this field, and maybe that will be the end of the series. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'm going to pass through that time, and if you will bear with me, I'll come back and I'll let you know if we're going to be able to do anything else today, or if this is going to be a nice short episode just because everything seems to have failed today. Okay, as you can see, we have planted one field. That original field, I passed enough time that the snow actually did melt, and I know it still looks white on these fields, but that's the lime that I had put on this field and the other bigger field. I had put that on as a to prep these fields for planting. So the cotton is going in. Yay, I'm really glad that we were able to do something we intended to today. Yeah, I don't know. This tree, there's a couple of trees down on this end that I might still have to take down. I don't know how much of a, they are really close to this field and everything. I just don't know how much of a problem it's going to be. So I'll leave them for now, but there's a possibility they'll be coming down in the future. Okay, yeah, this field's not going to take very long to do with this planter. It's got quite a bit more width than our seeder does. We may have to look at upgrading our seeder at some point. Maybe the next time we get a big influx of money from our lettuce, that'll be something that we might be looking toward. Yep, I really need to get a weight on the front of this tractor when I'm using this planter, though. It really pulls down on it. Oh, I left a little... Oh yeah, because it doesn't want to steer. It doesn't want to steer sometimes when that's raised up, so... Of course, if the series goes on, you know, too much longer, and if I grow the farm much more, then I'm going to need to probably think about investing in a bigger tractor. This one's gotten us through everything we've done so far, but you know, on some of the things even it might be nearing its limits. So okay, well oh yeah, that's gonna... Maybe I'm just pressing the wrong button that time. Okay, let's get back over here. At least, you know, when there's lime on the field and everything, it makes it really easy to see where you've been and where you've missed. Okay, and so this is cotton going into this field as well. So we'll have 3 fields of cotton. I haven't decided what's going to go into our other 2 fields yet. I'm not going to do cotton in all of them. I do want something else growing in those, and you know, I'll keep trying on the cherry orchard up there and see if I can get anything to suddenly start working. But if I can't, then I'm going to go ahead and sell that cherry orchard, and that should be 180,000 euros back into our pot there, and then I don't know. I mean, if I don't have that, then what do I spend the 180 add back in to? Do I buy another field? Maybe some of those that I was originally talking about, and not the not the one that's so far away from, just the ones on the other side of the bridge there are the ones that I was kind of targeting. Uh-oh. Well. Okay. I'm stuck on something. What in the world? Okay. Is it this tree? Those little scrub trees, and that was enough to stop my tractor? Yep, that was it. So anyway, I am going to get this field finished, and then I will, I guess, see you in the next episode. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I know we didn't get a whole lot done in this episode, but if you could help me out by going down below and hitting the like button to help the algorithm if you liked the video. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the dislike. I'm okay with that too. Just leave me a comment, let me know what you thought and the reasons why you did what you did. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. I think I've gotten one subscriber closer to the big number of 20. Go ahead, but like I say, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and then ring the bell so you can be notified when I post more videos. And by all means, leave me a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. And I'm not sure what we'll be doing in the next one, but we have at least one more, or we have 2 fields now that could be planted. And like I say, if I sell that cherry orchard, we might be buying another field, but we'll have to see. So we'll see where we're at, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.